Thank you for visiting our channel. Please like, share and subscribe for more exciting food videos. Oyster omelette, history, recipes and where to find the best. Crispy, savory, and packed with flavor, the oyster omelette is a street food classic loved across Asia. This dish has roots in Teochew and Fujian cuisines, but its appeal has spread far beyond. From Taiwan's night markets to Singapore's hawker stalls, each region puts its own twist on this famous delicacy. Whether you're a fan of its chewy texture or the rich umami from fresh oysters, there's something about the oyster omelette that keeps people coming back for more. History of oyster omelette. The oyster omelette is more than just a delicious meal. It carries a rich heritage and a diverse history. Let's explore its origins and how this beloved dish has transformed over the years. Origins in Southeast Asia. The oyster omelette first appeared in Southeast Asia, particularly in regions influenced by Teochew and Fujian cultures. Its roots can be traced back to the coastal areas of China, where fresh seafood is abundant. The dish gained popularity among Chinese immigrants who brought it along to various countries. China, originating in Fujian province, it's known as oyster omelette or shijia. This version emphasizes a soft and fluffy texture. Taiwan, here it takes on a new life, becoming a street food staple. Taiwanese oyster omelettes often include sweet potato starch, giving it a unique chewiness. Singapore and Malaysia, the dish has become iconic in hawker centers, where vendors serve their versions with spicy sauces and sometimes even add ingredients like lettuce or eggs. Each country adds its flair, creating regional varieties that are well loved by locals and visitors alike. The use of fresh oysters and engaging textures appeals to a wide audience, even beyond the Asian community. Evolution of the dish. As the oyster omelette traveled, it adapted to local tastes and ingredients. This evolution has shaped the dish into what we know today. Ingredient variations. While fresh oysters remain a staple, many regions now use different seafood, such as shrimp or squid, alongside alternative vegetables. Cooking techniques. Over time, methods of preparation have diversified. Some chefs prefer frying until crispy, while others opt for a softer consistency. Cultural fusions. As cultures blend, so do recipes. Influences from Western cuisine have introduced elements like cheeses or spices, creating exciting new takes on the traditional dish. Each adaptation tells a story, reflecting the local environment and culture. The oyster omelette isn't just food, it's a culinary journey that showcases the creativity and resourcefulness of chefs worldwide. So next time you savor a plate, remember the history that flavors every bite. Ingredients of oyster omelette. The oyster omelette is a delightful blend of flavors and textures. The combination of fresh oysters, eggs, and starch creates a savory dish that's hard to resist. Understanding the key ingredients can enhance your appreciation for this beloved delicacy and possibly inspire you to try making it at home. Key ingredients. The heart of any good oyster omelette lies in its ingredients. Here's a closer look at the essential components. Oysters, fresh, plump oysters are the star of this dish. Their briny flavor adds a rich, oceanic taste that pairs beautifully with other ingredients. Choose oysters that are clean and properly shucked for the best results. Eggs. Eggs provide the base, adding richness and creaminess. They're usually beaten before cooking, allowing them to envelop the other ingredients. The type of eggs used can slightly alter the flavor, with fresh, organic eggs often producing the best taste. Starch. This ingredient is crucial for texture. Sweet potato starch or tapioca starch is commonly used. It gives the omelette a chewy texture and helps create that crispy outer layer. The right amount allows the dish to hold together without becoming too heavy. Additional ingredients often include vegetables. Most recipes incorporate local veggies, like scallions or Chinese chives, for added flavor and nutrition. Seasoning. Soy sauce, pepper, and chili sauce can enhance the dish, catering to personal taste preferences. Regional variations. The oyster omelette has traveled across borders, adapting to various culinary traditions. Here's how it varies in different cultures. Taiwan. In Taiwanese versions, sweet potato starch is widely used. This gives the omelette a chewy texture that's distinct from other styles. Vendors often serve it with a tangy sauce that balances the savory flavor. Singapore and Malaysia. Here, the dish is served with a spicy chili sauce. Some vendors add fresh greens, which provide a crunchy texture. The mix of sweet and spicy flavors sets this variation apart. China. In the Teochew style, oyster omelettes are softer and fluffier. The emphasis is often on maintaining the freshness of the oysters with minimal seasoning. Vietnam. Local adaptations often include herbs like cilantro or mint. This brings brightness and freshness to the dish, creating a lighter version that's both delicious and refreshing. Each region adds its unique twist, making the oyster omelette a versatile dish loved by many. No matter where you are, you're likely to find a delicious version that reflects local taste and cooking styles. Preparation methods. Preparing an oyster omelette requires careful attention to cooking techniques and serving styles. With a few simple methods, you can make this dish shine in your kitchen. Cooking techniques. The oyster omelette can be prepared using various methods, but frying and steaming are the most popular. Each technique offers a unique texture and flavor profile. Frying. Begin by heating oil in a non-stick skillet over medium heat. Pour in the starch mixture, often sweet potato starch mixed with water, to create a base. Once the mixture starts to set, add beaten eggs on top. Gently fold in fresh oysters and cook until the edges turn golden and crispy. Flip it over for even cooking, ensuring the inside remains tender. Steaming. For a softer version, consider steaming. Prepare your starch mixture and oysters as usual. Instead of frying, transfer everything to a heat-proof dish. Steam over boiling water for about 10 to 15 minutes until the eggs are firm. This method retains moisture and creates a delicate texture. In both techniques, ensure the oysters are cooked just right. Overcooking can make them rubbery, while undercooked oysters can have a slimy texture. Thick, non-stick pans work best for frying to prevent sticking. If you use a steaming method, good ventilation is key for even cooking. Serving suggestions. Serving your oyster omelette can be just as important as cooking it. Here are some ideas to elevate your presentation and pairing. Plating. Cut the omelette into wedges and serve it on a colorful plate to showcase its appealing texture. Garnish with fresh herbs, such as cilantro or scallions, for a burst of color. Dipping sauces. Accompany your omelette with a variety of dips. Sweet chili sauce, soy sauce, or a tangy vinegar-based sauce can enhance the flavors. You can also whip up a spicy sambal or garlic sauce for an extra kick. Sides. Pair your dish with a light salad or pickled vegetables for a refreshing contrast. Fried rice or steamed rice complements the omelette well, making for a hearty meal. Serve with crispy, fried spring rolls for a satisfying crunchy side. These serving ideas not only enhance the dining experience but also create a feast for the eyes. Feel free to experiment with your own twists, making each plate your own. That's it for part 1. I hope you enjoyed learning about the history and the basics of oyster omelette. Stay tuned for part 2, where we'll show you how to make the perfect oyster omelette, with tips and tricks for getting it just right. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share and subscribe.